Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. This is Why You So Envious, and today is excuse me, Thursday, I think June 11th. I did not film yesterday, still was not feeling well yesterday. So we are doubling up on Save What? Oh y'all, that's me dropping stuff. Sorry about that. I am going back to my old setup for filming. I noticed that it's much sturdier, but the camera is right here. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's right here in the way. But I'm just going to try it today and see how it works. I did not shuffle these. I shuffled them thinking I would only have $10 to save. So let me get these, this extra 10 shuffled into this. I hope everybody's doing well. Like I said, I hadn't been feeling well the last few days, but feel better today. Let's get these put inside. And again, we're going to do 20. And y'all, they are really going to be randomly put in here. I don't know if you can see. I'm trying not to space them out as far as I can. But yeah, so this is Save What, and it's a way for me to randomly add or save, I'm sorry, for just different sinking funds, different items in my sinking funds. So let me get these put in. And I should have did this before I started this video, but I forgot, y'all. Just two more. All right, that is the $20 worth of prop coins here. And this is Wednesday's $10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this is Thursday's $10. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And these little cards is what I use to, I print them, laminate them, and I just write on them with Sharpie. So when if I had to change the dates, you know, what I do on what date or whatever, I can change it. But this is a listing in my Ko-fi. All right, y'all. And y'all, excuse me, I still have this hacking cough. All right, I am going to throw these ones. Yeah, I think I made change. And took one. No, we still got money in here. But I did have to make some change, and I took a few of those ones out to make change. So hopefully we can get a few finished today with the 20 bucks. Okay. Let's find our placeholder. Here is our placeholder, and that's where we start the game at. Excuse me, y'all. And I don't know why I'm rolling. So this is number 8, I believe. Yeah, this is 8. And it's going to start off with 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. And we'll throw that right there. Let's go to 9. 9 is getting 3 also. 1, 2, 3. Let's go to 10. It's getting 3. Uh-oh. That's a lot of 3s in a row. And that's okay. We want to save the money. That's 2. It was almost 3. I saw it, but almost doesn't count. All right, let's see. This is number 12. It gets 2. And now we flip back up to 1. Again, this is my Save What challenge, quarter challenge. It is located in Ko-fi. This one gets 3 cards as well. And this is say number 3 only gets 1. And I skipped from 1 to 3, guys, because when I first started this, I was using 2 as well. Number 4 is getting 3. Number 5 is getting 2. Number 6 is getting 3. Number 7 is getting 1. And sometimes I can make it through twice, y'all, and sometimes I can't, but it's okay. The main reason I do it this way, this 8 is getting 3, is so that I can make sure that everybody gets something. And each one of these envelopes goes to a different sinking fund that I kind of think needs to be funded a little bit, you know, more than others. And so I use this binder to make sure that they get something in them. Sorry, y'all. Number 11 is getting 2. Number 12 is getting 2. And we are back to number 1 again. 1 is getting 3. 1, 2, and 3. And number 3 is getting 1. Excuse me, y'all. And just roll 4. 4 gets all 3. Okay. So since 4 got all 3, we're going to start at 5. All right, we're going to move that over to the side. We're going to bring down, excuse me, y'all, the pen and gear markers. And we're just going to go through these and see how much they got. All right, that's 75. And so that's $1. That's $2.25 for number 1. And y'all, it only needed a quarter. So let's see if I can move that up. All right, it only needed a quarter. So let's put that there. We're going to mark out that quarter. And this is Christmas, y'all. And I'm so excited because me and my bestie were talking. And she, we know that all the Christmas in July stuff is about to start dropping. And we are excited. Excuse me, y'all. All right, that's $5 going into Christmas. We're just going to slide this down here. And we know that we will be able to use it for something. 75 and 75. So this is $2 down here waiting. And that came out of number 1. And going into number 1, the number 1 spot is Saving with My Nomies by Cashing In with Shelly. Sorry, y'all. This thing is in my way, so I can't really see. Is this one ready? Yeah, it's ready. Okay. So this one is going to be Christmas, and she's got another one. And if I should leave these to July. I think I'm going to wait and leave those to July. And I'll work those in July. Because like I said, I know all the cute Christmas in July stuff is coming. And even if it doesn't, I'm going to start pulling some Christmas stuff. I have an entire binder that's going to be set aside for Christmas. Yeah, I'm going to put this back. And we're going to work on this one right here. And we'll do those in July. This is Becca Budgets 777. And it's going to save me $9. And it's just a snowman that's chilling. But it's going to save $9 toward Christmas. All right, number 3, y'all, is going to be 50 cents. And this is going to be $12 from Claudia's Creations. Sorry, y'all. So we're going to color in this part of the fry down here and that part of the fry down there. And again, by Claudia's Creations. So cute. Little sloth eating French fries. Love it. All right, we're going to put those cards over here to the side. I know y'all can probably barely see them, but they over there. All right, that's 3. This is 4, and y'all, 4 got a lot. 4 is the 4 walls. And if you don't know what the 4 walls is, go Google Dave Ramsey's 4 walls. Dave is of the mindset that you should be saving for your 4 walls. And 4 walls is really all you need to survive. Y'all, this is $2 going into this Juneteenth challenge. And the 4 walls, guys, includes your rent or mortgage, your transportation, your food, and your utilities. And that's what the 4 walls, excuse me, stands for. Again, guys, this is $2. So let's go over here and do $2. All right, so that's $2 going into this Juneteenth challenge by Budgeting with Lysandra. Budgeting with Lysandra. And she took all of that. So we're going to move that there. And we will take these quarters and move them to here. All right, that's number 4. Let's go to 5, which currently has the placeholder. It got $1.50, and it is going into emergency. And this is the Green Bug by Savings Down Under. Again, it's $1.50. Let me find the black marker. These markers, y'all, are by Pen and Gear. And I made the mistake of buying like a 50 count one or whatever. And y'all, it's got the thin end. I mean, it's mixed, but most of them have this thin end, and I don't want that. So they just sitting over there in the corner. All right, again, this is $1.50. So this is going to be 6. We're going to be coloring in 6 boxes. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And that is $1.50. I'll put that back. And it's going to save $5 in my emergency fund when it is completed. All right, 4 walls again, because that's how important 4 walls is. It's going to be $1.75. And let's get... So we need $1.75. So that's 50. That's 50. That's $1. That's 50. $1.50. And that's $1.75. And y'all, it only needs 50 cents. So y'all know I'm gonna go ahead and finish it, right? So we're gonna go ahead and take 50 cents from down here, and we're going to finish this. So let me move these out the way so I confuse myself. All right, so again, this is 4 walls. And today is 6/11/26. And it's $5. Move that over to there and put a little hand sanitizer. I gotta have a fan on, y'all. All right, lastly in the 4 walls, I gotta get some more stuff to put in there, is again another budget with Carly. And this one is her little ice cream cone, double cone. And it's gonna save $5 into the 4 walls as well. All right, number 7, y'all, only got 1. And it got $0.25. And so that's Saving with Shalonda. And now Saving with Shalonda, y'all, only needs 75 cents. And y'all know I'm going to take it. 75 cents right there. We're going to finish Saving with Shalonda today. Excuse me, y'all. It's vacay pay. And again, guys, I am a certified teacher in the state of Texas, but I do not teach in a traditional classroom. I teach online. I teach adults who are working on their GEDs. And so when I do not go to work, like in the summer and Christmas and all that, I do not get paid. So I have to supplement my pay. And that's why I do vacay pay. All right, y'all. This is another one by Saving with Shalonda. This is, this one's going to save $11. It's a rolling save. And then, yeah, I don't know how we're going to do this, shut the box. We may just do, oh, it says 25 cents each. So we're just going to do 25 cents each. And it's supposed to save $27. I think I might do that one and try to get it knocked out by the end of the, yeah, I think we might. Nah, we're getting close to the middle of the month. Do I want to try that? I am going to try it, y'all. We're going to try $27, trying to get that knocked out by the end of June. Okay. Number 8. Let's go to 8, y'all. And number 8 is getting quite a bit. Oh, it even got the dollar, y'all. Look at there. All right. So number 8 got $1.75, $2, $3.25. It got $3.25. Excuse me, y'all. $3.25. So let's get it done. That's $1. That's $2. That's $3. And we'll take a quarter and make it an even $3.50. Okay, so that's $3.50 going in. And this is by the Grounded Dollar. And it says, I'm doing the May challenge. I may or may not give a blank. Okay. Cute. All right, this dollar goes here. 75, quarter, 250s, and a quarter. All right, that was number 8. Let's go to 9. All right, y'all, number 9 is getting number 9 is getting, that's $1.25, 50, 75, $2, $2.25 going into number 9. This is Neen's budget. Again, Neen is getting $2.25. So let's do the 25-cent here. We're coloring that for $1 and that for $1. So Neen needs $1.50 to be completed. Okay. And Neen will always be in spot number 9, and her funds will always go to travel. Because she lives in the Netherlands, y'all. One of the places I hope to visit in my travels. All right, y'all, number 10. Number 10 is getting $1.75. Okay, so that's $1.25, $1.50, $1.75. So let's put $1.75 into this, and it only needs $1.50. So that's 50, $1, $1.50. So we're gonna put a quarter down here to be saved. I'll put this down here. And this is just going into the general sinking funds. It is a sheet by Pink Plum Budgets. And there was a lot of these, y'all. So cute. This is $8, 6, 11, 26. And it's just going into my sinking fund. All right, let's see what's going into number 10. I think she still had a few more. Yeah, there's still a few left in her. That one almost, excuse me, y'all, almost looks like the one I just did. But that's the next one. Go ahead and put that there. And again, everything in this envelope goes to sinking funds. Guys, this is number 11. And number 11 is getting $1.75. And this is, let's see, this is a quote by Lady Bird Johnson. This is by Dawn's Sunrise Budgeting. And the quote says, where flowers bloom, so does hope. And that's by Lady Bird Johnson. And that's $1.75. And each one of these little flowers is worth a quarter. So let's do 1. That's $1. And that's 75. And she needs 75 cents to be completed. What do I have here? I got 75 cents. So we'll see in just a second how much the last one needs. And if it doesn't need, if it needs more than 75 cents, let's leave that there. Let me see. Yep, it only needs a quarter. So it's gonna, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this one. So let's go ahead and finish this, because it needs this. And I'm just going to give it the 75 cents that's down here, because that's what it needed to complete. And again, this is just general sinking funds on 6/11/26, and it's saving $6. And again, this is by Dawn Sunrise Budgeting. We'll put that there. Let's see what's going in. All right, going in is a 3-pack from Neuro Spicy Budgets. This one says, let your light shine for all to see. This one is focused on the good. And this one is you are so worthy. Okay, so we're going to put this one here, and we will start that tomorrow. And we still have those 3. All right, y'all, this is my last one for number 12. And these are some spare switch the colors, y'all, that I had left over. And so we are going to mark out this quarter. And this is going to save us $4. And y'all, guess what? I didn't even get quarters on this one. Look at that. Okay, so let me make change for this. I'm going to leave a quarter over there. And this is what's left over. So let me go ahead and do this. This is my birthday. And it's going to give $4. And this is 6/11/26. And we'll put that there. We're going to go ahead and take out the last switch the colors. And we'll go ahead and get that one knocked out. All right, y'all, we are going through trying to find something that still needs to be completed. That one needs. And these are just some of the ones that were left over that did not get completed. But they need quite a bit, y'all. That's new. That's new. That. Let's see. What about Neen? Okay, Neen only needs $1. So we're going to finish. No, she don't. Neen need $1.50. Let's see what we got. We got 75 and 75. That's $1.50 right there. We're going to go ahead and finish Neen. Because we are getting ready to go to Orlando, y'all. This is travel. And it is $6. And today is 6/11/26. So Neen is done. Let's see. What are we grabbing for Neen next? Next for Neen is this girl here. She's going to save us $6. And again, Neen lives in the Netherlands, y'all. So can't wait to visit the Netherlands. All right, so I think everything else back here was either new. Yeah, it's new. All right, we've got $1. Let's see if anybody needs $1. That needs way more than $1. I think it's going to go in Juneteenth because I think it's the one that needs closest to $1. Okay, let's go to Juneteenth. And we're going to give it this $1. And that means it will only need 75 cents to complete. Okay. That will go there. And we'll put that $1 over here. All right, y'all. Let's take this money out of the bank. And let's fund these challenges. All right. Starting with, sorry, y'all. Let me grab them. So first of all, let's see how many we got finished. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we got 6 completed, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 completed. Okay. Let's start with the most expensive. All right. This is $15 going in from Saving with Shalonda. And we're going to take that 5, 10, 2, 4, and 1 and call that done. The next one is going to be going into sinking funds. It's $6 and it's Dawn Sunrise Budgeting. We're just going to take that 2, 4, and 6. And then we've got $5 going into this cute ornament. That's $5. And then here are my small ones. This one's going into 4 walls, and it's $5. 2, 4, 1 is 5. We've got $8 going into Pink Plum budgeting, and it is sinking funds as well. 2, 4, 6, 8. Let's get that 8. And lastly is $4 going into my birthday. Well, no, that ain't last, because this one is last. $4 going into my birthday, and then travel is going to get $6 for Neen's budget. 2, 4, 5, 6. All right, so all of those have been funded. This is what we have remaining. It goes back into the bank, y'all. Back into the bank. All right, back into the bank. And that is going to be it for that. I will get these separated and put, excuse me, y'all, and put back together. Excuse me. I'll get them worked on after the video. All right, y'all, that's it. I will see y'all in the next video, and I do have another one, probably 2 coming up today. 2 more coming up today. Y'all have a good one. I'll see y'all in a little bit.